Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today it's a simple weekly portfolio update looking at my trading 212 and just sharing some thoughts on the market. Okay, so as you can see over the week the portfolio has dipped considerably, down 7%. Most of that is due to my Tesla position, which from all-time highs has dropped about 40%. From mid-December to today, which is 26th, we're down 40%. Year to date, we're down 23%. Obviously, with hindsight, I would have loved to have sold up here and bought back down here, but I don't have that. I'm not a trader. I like to think that I'm investing long term, even though most people trade on Tesla. But it is what it is. There are some other good things about the market dropping. I've already said I'm not going to be adding to my Tesla position because I think I'm over concentrated in it. It's still 18% of the portfolio. The stocks I want to add to: Alphabet, ASML, Booking, Mastercard, and potentially Salesforce. Salesforce did their 2024 annual report. It's a bloody huge document, 132 pages. So I'm going to have a read through that. I'm not going to talk about that today because I think it's just too much for one video. But Google stock or Alphabet stock is almost down to my it actually is. Other than FX, I could lower my cost basis on this one, which is cool. For long term, I want to be doing that. Interestingly, I made a video earlier in the week looking at a couple of stocks that I'm interested in, and Sports Radar is one of them. And since then, it has gone up 5% since dropping that video. So I don't think it was me because I think about 4 people have watched that video. But I'm still interested in this one. I don't know if I'll be adding to the portfolio or just bolstering my existing positions when I add some cash this month. The market has turned really bearish this week. So if we take a look at the fear and greed index on CNN Business, you can see that we are down in extreme fear, which, normally I'd say if we're in extreme fear, it's a time to buy. But I think this one might continue to drop. I think we might see the S&P 500 continue to fall a little bit longer on this one. It's starting to feel a little bit more real, if I'm honest. That was my dogs knocking some washing over, or the plates. Whoops. As we can see, the S&P again is down another 0.2%. Year to date, this isn't refreshing. Year to date, it's only up 1.3%. Last year, up 17%. So, it's definitely going sideways a little bit this year. 1 month down 1%, yeah, which makes me feel a bit better about my portfolio. I'm really trying to stay positive on this one. We've got some stocks that are doing really well. Reckitt Benckiser, Mastercard, still seeing some really good gains. Salesforce, it seems to be trading sideways. It went up after earnings and then has sort of come back down again, which is fine. If we have a look at the watch list to sort of highlight some of the stocks that I've been looking at, I've already said Sports Radar is on the radar for me. Nike has gone up about $10. Not really looking at that one right now. Booking, I already have a position. Games Workshop is too expensive. BAE had a nice little bump after the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced increased spending on UK defence. But this one, I was interested in it. I think I've made a video about it, but I want to be buying it down here. I think I've got a price target, 1100. It's just such a big investment industry. It's expensive to grow in that industry, and I think there's going to be a lot of competition as, unfortunately, defense is becoming more and more sophisticated with AI, and it's just going to move too quickly, I think, for me to jump on. Experian, not really interested in that one anymore. ACOM, Not really interested in anything in the construction industry, even though it's my industry of work. Obviously, Tesla, not good for me. Apple down 3%. Microsoft, which I also made a video about, has dropped below 400, which I imagine is a really key buying point for a lot of people. My price target's 390 to buy. Amazon stock still seems too expensive for me right now. If that can come down to sort of maybe in the 180s, I might look at it. But yeah, too expensive for me right now. It's a stock I'll definitely own at some point. Meta just seems to keep taking off, up 40% in the last year. AMD keeps going down. Yeah, Nvidia had good earnings again today. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that one, to be honest. I'm out of the loop. If we have a look at the tech services, so CoStar is basically a services website for renting accommodation, renting, for landlords, etc. It's quite unique. Fair Isaac up 3%. I mean, who would have thought that one would go against the market and go up 3%? That usually, does its thing with the market, but ASML's seen a bit of green, and then this is a big one. Intuit. I've wanted to look at Intuit for a long time. I should have bought down here at, what was it trading at? 550. Yeah, I mean, I had a price alert at 550. It didn't quite get triggered. I didn't end up buying it, and it's pumped up in the last day 12%. I mean, missed the boat on that one, but like I say, I'm not a trader, so it'll come back down and I'll have another chance at it again. Moody's, another great business that I'd love to own. It's basically gone sideways the last 3 months, up 30% in the last year, outperformed the S&P, which is amazing. S&P Global, last year up 20%, so slightly outperformed the S&P 500, has gone sideways for 3 months. ServiceNow is seems like it's becoming better priced for me. It's up 21% year to date, or for the last year, but it's down 12% in the last 3 months. So that's an interesting stock. Toast, again, I made a video about it a couple days ago. It's up 5% or 4%. Typical. DoorDash up 4% and CrowdStrike up 4%. So it seems like my portfolio has been hit pretty hard, mainly because it's overweight in Tesla, but there's so many great stocks that I'm still looking at, and I just hope that they also come down, alongside some of the stocks that are already in my portfolio. Google is down, Alphabet is down almost 15% in a month, which is, if you guys don't own Google yet, this could be a chance to buy it, because how often does it go down 15%? I mean, it might have gone down 15% there, and it comes straight back up again. It's if I had the cash, I'd be dumping it into Google, I think, right now, to try and get that position up to some numbers similar to Tesla. But we'll see. I've got some expenses to pay for this month, and I'm not sure how much I'll be able to invest. But yeah, it's a pretty bleak portfolio update this month, or this week. Not a lot's changed. I've been pretty inactive in terms of buying and selling. I don't tend to buy or sell every week, but I have been doing a lot of research, and I am trying not to listen to the market noise too much. I'm definitely not selling out of any positions, and so this is my second ISA. I don't invest into this anymore, other than the dividends that get put in. As you can see, it's also down £200, down 4.7%. So, this portfolio has outperformed throughout its existence, as you can see on this. As you can see, it has outperformed the market, and this one is obviously, right now it's outperforming me, but I'm sure in the good times my concentrated portfolio will shine through and beat the market. Hopefully that is the plan. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on this market currently. It's turbulent. Just try not to listen to the noise. Keep investing. Every month, the market goes down, it goes up. It's part of life. It's not the first time this has happened to me, and it won't be the last either. If you're investing in Tesla, this is what you got to take, because it has been rough. It is just keeps dropping. I mean, the longer I sit on here, the longer, the more my money is just disappearing. But you've got to look past it. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. So thanks for watching. Go check out my other videos for much better portfolio value and returns.